Yeah, welcome to this training section, which is the module 6 of our special training on the first e-commerce franchising business in Africa, EasyKomas. I've already taught us, I've shown us all the money, virtually all the money in the business. But now it doesn't end here. We have already made a couple of promises that as many people that put in the work and helping us to accomplish our goal as an organization will also ensure that we are actually rewarding such people. And that's the reason why we have this section. As you can see, Module 6, Easy Commerce, E-commerce franchising, special rewards. Special rewards. So we want to focus now on what are the rewards if you are dedicated. Don't forget, I've already mentioned it, that it's all about posting, 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 posting. When you are doing the posting, that is the foundation for everything you are going to get in this business. So it's not as if maybe you are going to be walking around the street. It's about you posting and then you are getting paid. But even when activities started happening, conversion taking place, and other people are embracing the business, through the information as we continue to dish out the information about this company, you get rewarded for all of your activities. Okay, I want us to quickly watch the jingle. See the jingle. We have already made some promise in that jingle. We just want to remind ourselves of those promises that we made in the jingle, so that before we now delve fully into it and look at them one after the other. Okay, let me quickly play. Let me play the jingle.
Are you tired of living from hand to mouth? Are you tired of unemployment, poverty, and Ponzi? Tap now into the multi-billion-dollar e-commerce wealth with the first e-commerce franchising company in Africa, EasyKomas. Yes, EasyKomas has made it easy for you to make money daily with your smartphone and teaching other people to do the same. Our plan is to raise 300,000 digital entrepreneurs and 15,000 e-commerce millionaires in the next 3 years. With our e-commerce franchise, you can qualify for car awards, foreign trips, and up to $20,000 in promotional years. What are you waiting for? We know that a lot of people have lost fortune to online scams, and it is time to stop that with e-commerce franchising. The award-winning tech innovator, ex-banker, and 2022 Tony Elumelu Foundation grant receiver, Emmanuel Olusegun, is inviting you to join.
All right, that's the jingle. We don't have to watch again. That's the jingle. I want us also to come back. Let's quickly come back. Let's quickly come back to our slide. And those are the promises. Those are the promises are there. And as you can see from this place also, I think we can see, you can see from the benefit to the company. I've told you before now that the activities, everything that every franchisee does actually rub on the company, help us to grow, help us to make a lot of sales, and the promotional reward actually come to the achievers, those that are well dedicated to this. And that's why we have all of those promises there. Join the first e-commerce franchising in Africa and benefit from car award, foreign trips, and up to 20 million promotional rewards. They are there. The money is there. And how will all of this be? How will all of this be? It is because you are working, and when you work, you are supposed to get your reward for it. And I'm going to be talking about all of these things because some people, it's very easy for you to look at it and say, how will this thing be? Your activity is actually generating inflow for the company. And it will take only wicked company, like those ones that stole our money away in those days, when I was trying to use my small tech skill to promote those people from Thailand in those days. I will never forget, because they have made a mark that I will never forget in my life. But I still catch fun around it up to today. So they just carry all of our money away. So, but unlike that, when you do all of this for the company, you stand for the company, you fight with the company, you partner with the company, and the company is growing. There are sales taking place, money coming in. The company has nothing, it takes nothing for the company to actually bring from the money and actually give you more money to reward you with better lives, to give you better lives, to give you lifestyle. So, and that is what we are trying to also accomplish. Don't forget, from some of the information you have got from this training previously, or from some of our jingles, that it's all about wealth creation. Also, it's all about changing, transforming people's life from the from the den of poverty, from the merry clay of poverty, into something meaningful. And that's the reason why we have this promotional reward. Okay. So let's begin to look at it one after the other, so that it's not going to be a long time spending on this section of the training. Promotional reward: as a distributor, that is, as a franchisee to our company, you have the option to choose between the promotional reward, two promotional reward parts. That is, either you will go with leadership achievement rewards or emergency grant rewards. As you build your business volume, what's the business volume? E-commerce franchise sales volume. So meaning that aside from the issue of selling products from your store, we are giving you extra opportunity of also selling our franchise. As you can see from here, aside from selling product, you now have also, because you are our partner in progress. Now you now have opportunity to register other distributors. As you can see me click on that registration from the dashboard. You can see now you can register other distributors. It's asking me to log in. I think probably that account has been logged off, that account. Okay, it's still asking me to log in. So what am I trying to say here now? Let me just refresh that page. And what we are trying to say here is that you can now simply register other distributor or franchisee. And when you do all of that and working towards the growth of the company, all of us working together, you are making money in the activities, in the course of that, doing the posting, like I've always been saying. When all of this is actually happening, at the end of the day, company is going to reward you. This is a registration. You can see register new distributor. I'm just clicking on that now. You see, it's not taking me back again, because in the previous modules, it has taken some time before I log into this account. So I was just trying to click on it again, and the system just timed me out. So you can now see new franchisee registration. So it is our existing distributors, our existing franchisee that helps us to register new franchisee, and is an avenue to actually bless our franchisee. It is an avenue to bless our distributors so that they can make more money. They can make more money for themselves, leveraging on digital technology, because the money is there. E-commerce is part of digital technology, and then we have brought this innovation to ensure that people can actually create wealth out of this opportunity that we have found in the e-commerce, a multi-billion-dollar e-commerce business that is already existing in Nigeria, in Africa. And if anybody can get serious with this, I believe that nobody can actually measure how far you will go with this, because your life is going to get transformed before you know it. And anybody that is laughing at you initially, when you just kickstart, and then when they see a beautiful thing happening, they'll be surprised. Maybe by the time when you stop walking across the street, and then you get a car from the company, somebody's going to be so shocked. Okay, let's look at it. E-commerce franchise sales volume are leveraging e-commerce group distribution. So if you are only focused on sales of products, and then you are not actually working in the area of helping to bring in new franchisees, then you are not going to be part of this, and that's not compulsory anyway. You can also make your money from the sales of products and all of that, and then you go and buy your own car for yourself. But now this is for people that are actually working to ensure that as a company we can leverage the technology we have built in order to grow and spread across Nigeria, because that's our focus. We want to spread across Nigeria, and within a very short period of time, we are going to other African countries. But it will take all of us working together, we working with you as our partner in order to get this achieved. Okay, leadership achievement reward by leverage. You can see the word leverage. I have been talking about it that before now, that leverage. Nothing so special happening here. Actually, it's all about other people working together. That's why we call it group distribution. People working together to achieve the same or same goal. Trying to transform every individual's life through the work that is already existing somewhere. That there is no doubt about it. We are talking about the work in the e-commerce. Okay, as you can see now, we already have transaction volume. You see TPV, that's total transaction volume. And then when you see this BP, it's actually representing package. So we have the special recognition plus iPhone. That's if you are able to actually have this transaction volume, and then you can see what the company is going to be paying you. If you don't want to take the iPhone, you can take the money. And then we have the 36,000 TPV. That's the total point value. That's the sales volume of our franchise. Outside there, then we have the package that qualifies you for that. Then you are having a laptop and a generator, as you can see there, how much that could cost. If you don't want to take the laptop and generator, then you can take the money. Okay, then we have the 72,000 TPV total point value, and we have the package that qualifies you for that, which you can see there. And then 1 year rent plus furniture plus and TV, and you can see the money there. This is not small money. And now we have another reward, which is 144,000 TPV, and then you can see the diamond package that qualifies you for that, and 1 week vacation abroad, and you can see how much that money is. But ordinarily, this one we are not giving anybody money for this. We want you to travel out, and then you go and experience other country, and then you can be able to. That also helps in your business, because it actually is a lifestyle thing. And that's one of the things the company is trying to actually give to people, moving people from grass to grace, and then from grace to glory, and from glory to glory. So it is good to move from glory to glory. The only book that I know very well said, the path of the righteous is like a shining light, shining brighter until a perfect day. So you go from glory to glory. So this is what our company actually want to do for people, and which is very, very possible through leverage. I keep emphasizing the word leverage. And the next thing you are going to see here is that 88,000 total point value. Somebody can actually amass such kind of point while promoting our company, and then you can have the small car award, and you can know how much that costs actually. We want to give that card to you if you are able to do that, and then you accomplish the goal on behalf of the company and for yourself, making yourself happy and making our company grow. And the next point value, you can see the volume of points you have to amass there, but through leverage, through the activities of everybody within the group, as you can see, 576,000 TPV, and you can see the package you have to be in order to qualify for the big car, and then you can see how much money that actually brings to you. And then you can see the heavyweight champion of reward. This is our heavyweight champion of reward, meaning that you have to be 1,152,000 TPV in order to get the grand reward. The grand reward, which actually help you to get a small out for yourself, which is very, very possible, because that's why, as it is, you can even make money more than anybody in the business, because that's very possible. And that's why it's a pure business activities, and then you are doing your own labor, and you are working for yourself in order to make to transform your life for yourself. And anybody that mock you, at the end of the day, when you get to the reward, you are not going to give that reward back to me, like giving me the reward. No, I am not going to take your reward. But definitely, everybody that might have mocked you while you are doing your work, when they see your result, they will also celebrate with you and ask, how did this come by? You tell them that it is about EASYKOMAS, the first e-commerce franchising company in Africa. Okay, as you can see there, all the points are already broken down. That's the reason why we're having PV. Some people that have got our flyers, like, what's this one PV about? It is called point value. It is called point value. So I want us to quickly see how this works out from the system. As you can see that all of our e-franchise packages are already carrying their point value. And now I want us to go. So aside from the money, how do you make all of these promotional reward, which I've shown you, I want to go and show you practically on the dashboard how this works out. Let's go take a look at how the point value works in our system. Let's go there. Okay, I have already logged in. Don't forget that once you come to the platform, you come to our site, and then you can come on the distributor, and then you can log in as an existing franchisee or distributor. At times, I don't prefer to call distributor because I know distributor is very easy for people. But when we say franchising, like I've said in the previous training, is very, very new to a lot of people. But we have proven that, and we have seen how this thing works, and now we brought it. First company in Africa to bring franchising into e-commerce, and that is what we are, and that is what we are, EasyKomas. Okay, now you can see here now. I want to show you how this thing works. Let's come under group. Can you see group? Can you see group here? And then you can come here. You can see group, and you can see my pre, and then you can see what I was showing you the other time about all this the referral system side of it, the binary. You can see the two leg of binary. It is about the system that does the computation. When you are doing your registration, all of these things are taken care of. Registration from the system. This is all you have to do for people when they are interested in our company. So when you are doing the registration, you select where you want to register somebody to, the package, and all of that. All of that has been taken care of, and all of that has been taken care of. You can select. Okay, let me just do something here. For instance, now I just want to do something here so that I can we have our training for our registration is done, but I want to show you something here. Now you can see the referral username matched, and now I can select the position. That is the position, this left and right, which is the referral system. Now at this moment, you are just registering a new franchisee for us. Now come and see what is happening. You can see this left and right now here. I'm just showing you practically how this thing works. That there's nothing so special here. Is the system that does the work. All of those other things that I've shown you, how those things were calculated. It is a system thing. Your own core work here is to do posting. I will keep emphasizing it. When people see our thing, they are interested in the business. They reach out to you that I want to know more about this business. You give them our materials, and then there's no how you will see. We are talking about the money in the e-commerce sector presently rising about $12 billion. And anybody that is serious, that makes business, you know that there's money here. There's money to grab here. There's money that somebody needs to grab here. And if you are serious with it, you just be surprised that, wow. So it is unlike the rubbish business that we have done before, and those guys that will come and then collect our money. I have experienced it, and I will keep saying it, and that's just the truth. But that is one of the things we are discouraging people, and we are discouraging people against online scam. And that's the reason why we have this. You do the business, promote product and services, and you go ahead, go and smile to the bank. And then you have some other things that, transform your life and make that you can be proud of. And you can see now, I've opened that place up, talking about the tree now, your tree, the group tree, where you can now see the point. Can you see here now? TPV, the same TPV I was showing you on the slide. You can see how much point has been actually accumulated here, and you can see the left and right we are talking about also. So what am I trying to say is that I'm trying to show you how this thing works, because I love to show you how it works practically from the system, even before you get to the system. Okay, can you now see, we talk about emergency grant. Emergency grant, the essence of the emergency grant in our system is that if you are already working and you are working very hard, and then you have not caught up with any of these, your goal in terms of, I want to qualify for iPhone, I want to qualify for a laptop and generator, I want to qualify for 1 year rent plus furniture and TV, I want to qualify for 1 week vacation abroad, I want to qualify for car, I want to qualify for small house grant. If you have not done all of this, and then let's say something that you cannot control happen, I don't pray anything evil happen to anybody among our distributors, both the existing distributors and the potential distributors, existing franchisees, potential franchisees. I don't pray that any evil happen to anybody, and it will not happen you know, it will not happen to you. That will not be your lot. But what I'm trying to say is that there could be emergency that one will look at it that I need money, how do I get money? And then you have worked, and then but you have not qualified for this, and then now this emergency is there. You can request for what we call emergency grants and say that, okay, I can see that I'm getting close to qualify for a particular promotional reward, but as it is now, oh my God, I'm seriously in need. I'm in an emergency situation. Then you let us know, and then when you let the company knows, we'll see what point you have amassed in the system. Whereas all of those points, it is the activities that are happening that actually accumulate this point for you. It's nothing for you to think about. Just concentrate on doing the posting and making your cool money. This one will happen on their own automatically. You are not struggling for this. It can just be your goal. But what am I trying to say is that when you have an emergency and you know that you have already qualified, you are almost qualifying, and then you see maybe half of this point, you can see half of what we have in the leadership achievement reward. There are half of it that we have in the emergency grants. So if there are emergency situation and you already have the point to qualify you for emergency grant, then we'll give you the grant. We'll just give you the emergency grant so that you can go and take care of the emergency. That is the essence of being in business. Because you are working and you are working very hard in order to help our company grow, then we should also help you in your own time, and you can see in your own time of need. So, but only vacation and small car are compulsory. They are compulsory whenever you qualify. So if you qualify for vacation, you qualify for car, it is very compulsory because we don't want you to continue to walk around the street all of your life as if you are not working. So if you are working hard, we don't want you to continue to walk around the street all of your life. Yeah, I'm not saying that you cannot walk around if you need to trek at times. It does happen. It's just normal. But if you have been working all of your life, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and 50 years, you keep working all of your life, well, does that mean that God has not destined for you to have car? If you have worked very hard and then you are with EasyKomas, through our EasyKomas, e-commerce franchising, with the money in the e-commerce, you are helping our company to grow. You are putting in all of your effort. Why not? You qualify for the car, you get it. You qualify for the car, you get it. So that is what it is. And it is by leverage, just like what I've said before. It is by leverage. It is by leverage. So this thing is very, very easy. And all I want to let you know is that you need to concentrate on one thing: group distribution. Group distribution. Don't build wealth alone. Nobody can build wealth alone. I have worked in bank before, and I've said that before now in the previous module. We all work, but we have our guys at the top. We have the chairman. We have the executives that are collecting big, fat money from the company. They are collecting fat money. They are using big cars. You know, we have them at the top. They are, but the issue is that they have to leverage on the activities of the people, other people under in there. We are also collecting our salary, but that is what we are able to collect. So what am I trying to say? It is what it is. In our system, you are not actually, you are not the one that actually, you only assist our company to grow, and we deem it free to actually reward you for your efforts in order to ensure that our company, we are accomplishing our goal. And before I quickly wrap up this training section, I will quickly talk about the key to success, because I need to say this. It's very, very possible. A lot of people, you see some things, you see some opportunity, you say it's not possible. You say, I cannot achieve this. Yeah, you say, I cannot achieve this. I don't want to begin to tell you about some couple of stories. Somebody like me now, as an award-winning tech innovator in the entire Africa, all of my life, I keep telling somebody, I said, how would I have ever thought that I can win an award for the entire Africa, something that involved the entire Africa? I can never think of that if not for the fact I took a very bold step. So if I didn't take a bold step, if I was still working in bank, How will I come out of 400,000 startups in the entire Africa, and I came out and got an award? How will that be? You have to take a bold step. If you are not ready for some things, if you are not determined, I left the banking industry, because I have a vision I want to accomplish. I have some goals I want to accomplish. And eventually, if I didn't leave the bank, I will never win that kind of award in my life. But today, I can tell my children the story. Today, I can go out and tell anybody, I'm an awardee of this. I'm an award-winning tech innovator, tech expert. I can say it anywhere. It makes me happy. It makes me proud. I'm proud of myself. Okay, let's quickly talk about it so that I can wrap up this section, because it's actually very exciting. Keys to success: determination. Make up your mind. Make up your mind on what you want to do. Make up your mind on what you want to do. If you don't make up your mind, you are going nowhere. So then we have point number 2, our commitment, dedication. Dedication and commitment is almost the same thing. The word committed, when you are committed to something, you are dedicated to it. So, when I was working in the bank, I have to wake up very early in the morning, and 7:15, I have to gather together with my other staff member, and then we are doing what we call the EMS by 7:15. You can imagine that. And I have to do that every day of my life. So that is dedication. Every day. It's only on Saturday. Even on Saturday, we have to still go to work at times, go and do what we call AATM duty. For some people that are ex-banker, or you are banker, that you are watching this training session, you will actually acknowledge this. So what am I trying to say? It is what it is. Dedication is required. Commitment is required for success. That is when you are working for somebody else. How much more when you are working for yourself, when you know that this is going to fetch you cool money. So dedication, 2 to 3 hours every day for P&P. We call it P&P, promotion and prospecting. Promotion and prospecting. 2 to 3 hours. Nothing bad in that. If you cannot spare 2 to 3 hours, there are, even if it's 30 minutes that you can do, there's no problem. Find a way to prospect. Find a way to promote products. Go use do posting on all your social media. Some of us now, we have about 3, 4, 5 social media that we are using. And then all we do is to burn our data. Burn our data on all of these social media. We are not getting any money from there. Then what are we doing? Who is doing who? So what am I trying to say? Dedication, post every day. If you can't spend 2, 3 hours, if it's too much for you, then spend 1 hour. If you cannot spend 1 hour, then spend 30 minutes. The most important thing is that get the result, get result. I am talking about prospecting and promotion. It mustn't be at a stretch. You can actually see someone that actually is in need of this kind of solution. You talk to them. So, okay, time is going. I just have the vibe. Let me just continue. Then the next point is focus, direction, and vision. What do you see? What do you see? So if we are talking about all of these reward, and all that we have shown in the jingle, say it's not possible, you can't travel out. It's not possible, you can't get a car. It's not possible, you can't get this and that. All of that, some negativities. I'm telling you, that person doesn't have focus. They don't know where they are going. So you must have focus, direction, vision. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? And the next thing is knowledge. Get educated. Like we have this training now. When I run training session and it's getting too long, I see some people because I've always been training people. I'm a tech expert. So and I see some people, the way I just look at them. When I was in the bank, I have to stay on computer for hours. So how much more when I'm working for myself and I have to be on there has been occasion where I close 9 p.m. in my office. 9 p.m. before I start driving down home. 9 p.m. And you can imagine that. You can imagine that. And if I'm not complaining, will I now be complaining when I know what I'm working for? When I know the impact I want to make? When I know the goal I want to achieve? So what am I trying to say is that it is all about everyone. You actually know what you want to do, but you need knowledge. You need to get trained. Look for information, then diligence. And that's another point, diligence. You need to be diligent, hardworking, but work smartly. One of my mentor, Stephen Akintayo, one of the real estate mogul in Nigeria, he talks so much about working hard and working smartly. It's one of the people I don't talk about, and I can talk, even though I've been under his training on many occasions. You might not know me in person like that, but I've been under his training again and again because I was looking for information. I was looking for knowledge. I will sit under his trainings. So, you know, it is what it is. So, but hard working, you do emphasize hard working, then you emphasize smart working too. So you have to work hard and you also work smartly. Okay, the next point is target. Set goals. You need to set goals and milestones. You have to know, okay, this is my goal within, like we now as a company, we say in 3 years, this is the result we want to produce. That's why we have our EASYKOMAS Agenda 2026. Within 3 years, we want to raise 15,000 millionaires. Somebody will hear that and say it's not possible. But what's my business with that impossible in the heart of or in the mouth of somebody? It's not. If you say you want to achieve this and then somebody say it's not possible, what's your business with that? What's your business with that? It's you that you have to put in the work. It's you that you have to put in the work. We now training you here. We do all of these things. We go out. We reach out every day. We function. We ensure that we do what we need to do in order to accomplish our goal, impacting lives in our community, transforming lives in our community. And when I see people becoming millionaires through our innovation, EasyCommerce, the first e-commerce franchising in Africa, then what a joy I am and my team we are going to have. So that's what we are saying. Then cooperation, let me quickly wrap up so that we can actually wrap up this training section. Cooperation, network with other people, other success-minded people. Don't sit down with people that are going nowhere. And then you are talking, you only talk all of your life away without making anything reasonable out of it. You are going nowhere. If you keep sitting down with people that are going nowhere and you talk all of your day and you waste your hours, time you are supposed to use to do other beautiful things, you talk, you play around, you laugh, and then you are going nowhere. You are going nowhere. You are going nowhere. Network with other success-minded people that you can see from their action. It's not necessarily that somebody must have big car. It's not necessarily that somebody must have built houses and have this and all of that. But when you meet certain people, you will know that these are progressive mind. You see people talking about what they want to achieve. You see people trying to work hard. These are the people you should network with. People that are diligent, not that people sitting down and they are telling you things that are not possible, things that is never going to work, and then you say something, they discourage you. You are going nowhere if you continue with that one. So cooperate and network with other success-minded people. Okay, I'm just going to pick the last point: mentoring. In the course of all of this, rounds of training and models of training. I've been mentioning diverse mentor. The mentor at the distance, I have the Jeff Bezos as my mentor. Long time ago, for some time now, I have the Bezos there. I keep always looking for information about these people. When they drop any information, I go look at it and all of that. You read about them, you study them, you look at what they have done, and it might be at distance. I have not met Jeff Bezos before. Most of my mentors have not met them before, but I never knew. In my life, before I begin to understand the concept of mentoring, I never knew that you can start meeting people by reading about them. I never knew that you can start meeting people by watching their videos. I never knew that you can start meeting people by doing a couple of things even before you meet them in person, because all of those things they are saying is their life they are offering. You read about their biographies, autobiographies. And all of that. If you are not doing all of these things, definitely you started meeting those people. I could remember one of my mentors, of blessed memory, Miles Moreau, that taught me the principles of the kingdom. I bought his book, I read, If you, this is the way you get to know, you get to follow people up, and then you get to learn a whole lot of things. You get to learn principles that will help your life, that will change your life, that will motivate you, that will keep you moving like a lion looking for something to devour. And at the end of the day, when you are angry, you are angry at poverty, you are angry at lack, you are angry at certain things, certain situations in your life. At the end of the day, with what principles you are getting from your mentors, you find yourself accomplishing your goal. But if you are just there, you don't have any mentor, you are not following it. Like I mentioned Jebeso in the course of this training. I mentioned Stephen Akitayo, a very young man, just like me too, but he has gone very, very, very far. It is what it is. It is what it is. My mentor, I can say it anywhere because I follow him all through. I bought his book. I purchased his book. If you know how much I used to purchase his book, you'll be shocked. I spent thousands of naira buying his book. So thousands of naira buying his book, buying Stephen Akintayo's book, because I want to know what he has a book, Billionaire Code. I bought his book because I need those information. I want to know how he got to where he is today. So get the mentoring. It's very important. And like it has been put here, let the success of others and God motivate you. I put God here because I love God so much. God has already shown every one of us that there's nothing that is impossible. If God can create the heaven and the earth, it's a motivation to all of us. If God can create the heaven and the earth and did everything in 6 days, it's a motivation. He got everything he needs to do. He got everything done. It's after he has got everything done that he now rested. He didn't start rest in the first day, rest away all of his plans and all of his goals. So we've got to actually learn how to get mentors and ensure that we get all of these things, strengthen our focus and strengthen our determination to be where we want to be. I'm really excited. It's another wonderful session I've had in this section. And I want to believe that I can't wait to see you actually becoming someone we can celebrate as a company, actually having all of these things, all of this reward, all of this promotional reward. Don't forget, it doesn't take anything. It's just the normal thing, posting. I keep emphasizing that that is all that the company requires from you. Just doing the posting, be committed to posting, giving out the information, and as you are doing the posting, we are paying you. We are paying you every 7 days because, and if you know that you don't have any follower on the social media, then you can use the money we are paying you every 7 days to run social media advert. That's why we are also creating more training for you and support. Now, therefore, I'm going to wrap up this session and then we'll go to the look forward to the next module where we are going to be talking about the support. I believe that in the subsequent module we will take care. I think that should be the last module where we talk about the support. Where it is part of it, we are going to be training you on how to ensure that you can accomplish your goal in this company. I want to say thank you for being part of this section. And thank you for joining us to democratize e-commerce wealth for shared economic prosperity. And I want to say bye-bye for now.